Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another NCAA Football 2004 Sibling Season 2 game. We're kicking off Week 5 with Ben Noon Kickoff, and we got the UCF Knights, the defending champs of the Mid-American Conference, aka the MACtion, going against Colorado State, the champions of the Mountain West. We saw Colorado State and UCF last week. Colorado State was on last week's Ben Noon Kickoff against UCLA, lost that one. And UCF, believe it or not, actually... UCF beat San Diego State on the road in one of the games in Week 4. And now we're at present date. Let's take a look at the rosters real quick. Some of these guys, I didn't put the names in. I didn't update it. So this was before I put all the proper names in there. So QB 16 for UCF, the starter for this game, is actually Stephen Moffitt. Believe it or not, he played until 2006 or 7. I think it was 06. Number 4, Alex Haynes is starting running back alongside Keith Williams, who is number 21. Fullback is Andriel Curry at 42. Wide receivers, Tavares Capers, number 7. 81 is Brandon Marshall. Number 5, Luther Huggins. You also got Al Peterson at number 19. 87, I believe, is Mike Sims Walker. And you also have John Knight and also number 8 on this UCF team. Tight ends, you got Darcy Johnson and Terrence Broussard. Darcy is number 84. Offensive line, not looking too great. Ronald Gantz leads that group. DNs, I filled out the rest of it. You got Paul Carrington and Trenton Jordan at DNs. The tackles, that's Frisner Nelson and Michael Hull starting at the tackles. You got Garen Bray and Stanford Rule at the outside linebackers. Howard Farmer, Marlon Hardy at middle linebackers. That definitely improved. Corners, Omar Lawrence and Ravel Hamilton at the outside. Nickelback is injured. So instead of Rashard Johnson, he is injured. He would be the nickelback, but now it's Luther Huggins. Travante Johnson is the dimeback. Still, Peter Sands is the free safety. Strong safety is a Tariq Bigby at number 24. Kicker is Matt Prater. Chris Kessler is the punter, believe it or not. And of course, we got to take a look at Colorado State just for everybody. Justin Holland is the quarterback. Tristan Walker and oldish Juan Rajes, hoping I'm saying that right, are the two-headed monster at running back. Jimmy Green, fullback. Lionel Barrett and Gabe Bell at wideouts alongside Gary Bennett. You also got David Anderson. Joel Dreesen's still there. Was, a solid backup tight end, maybe third string. Matt Bartz. Offensive line look a lot better, especially with Michael Brizio. No injuries for Colorado State. Just keep that in mind. Chuck Asioto, Luke Atkins are the ends. Delroy Park, John Simon at the tackle. I think that's it, right? D tackles, Delroy Park. Walter Howe and Jamal Hill are the outside linebackers. You got Courtney Jones and Lyle Hunter at middle linebackers. Ben Stratton and Chris Smith at the outside corners. Nickelback, Brandon Caffey, Danny Foster's the dimeback. You also got Landon Jones and Benny Mastropolo as the safeties. Jet Babcock at kicker and Ben Brooks at punter. So here we go, Ben Noon Kickoff game. We're starting off week number 5. Oh, I gotta check every single one of these games. You can actually slow it down just a bit so you can see every single game that'll be happening. Oh yeah, catch us later tonight for Notre Dame against Michigan State. That's the other game for tonight. Or that's the game for tonight. So here we go. UCF against Colorado State. Oh, wait, where were they? There they were. Alright. They didn't have any... Oh, yeah, they did. I guess we'll do all green again for Colorado State. And UCF didn't have any. So here we go. Ben Noon Kickoff presented week number 5. You got Stephen Moffitt with 726 yards passing. And double running backs doing their thing for Colorado State. 3-0 versus 2-1. That should be awesome to watch. So here we go. Once again, we are in Fort Collins, Colorado, Hughes Stadium, for this matchup between two Group of 5 conference champions. The 3-0 UCF Knights, the defending champs of the MAC, taking on the 2-1 Rams of Colorado State, defending champs of the Mountain West. And of course, here comes Justin Holland and the Colorado State Rams. Howdy, folks. I'm Coach Heather Price, solo commentating per usual. This is a battle between two Group of 5 teams that definitely overcame the odds and won their conference title. Well, UCF was more so that, but Colorado State, I think they were the favorite heading into the last season. So here we go. Tristan Walker, 373 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns so far this season. Should be interesting to see how he can get going against the Knights of UCF. UCF's 3-0 right now. 34-16 win last week against San Diego State. In week number 3, they beat Louisiana Monroe. They also beat Iowa. Colorado State, they beat Colorado pretty handily. Beat their in-state rival. And also they beat Houston, but lost to UCLA in a 24-0 shutout in last week's Big Noon Kickoff. And Colorado State will win the toss. They elect to receive. Oh yeah, right. Almost forget. I'll put in the players if they need to go in. 9 for the offensive line. Linebackers? I guess I could put Hardy in there since he's hired. Even though, you know, the left linebackers are senior. And that's pretty much it for UCF. And let's take a look and see what Colorado State has in store for us. Do I need to do anything? I don't know if I remember. If I needed to do anything. Obviously, Eric Pierce. None for the offensive line. Okay, never mind. None for anything else. Right. Corner. No. Alright, cool. Just making sure if I needed to put the best players in there just so everything's all fair. Oh yeah, right. Before I forget. So here we go. Matt Prater to kick off to Colorado State. About to return Tristan Walker and Ben Stratton. Here we go. Ben Noon Kickoff week 5 underway. Deep kick, and instead of 1-yard line, Tristan Walker takes it. And he'll go outside to the 20-yard line, and the knee's already hurt. This is why whenever I play Dynasty Mode, I do not put starters at the returner. Because that can happen. Injury to the starter. Just wait a couple years so we can get, you know, the speedsters on these rosters so that, you know, they can take the pressure off the starters. But here goes oldest Wanderages. And he gets taken down very quickly. Impact players for Colorado State. Tristan Walker, he just got injured, and also Joel Dreesen at tight end. UCF's defense of Tariq Bigby and Stanford Rule. Okay, thankfully it's just the elbow bursitis, so he will return. That's the good news. For Colorado State, Justin Holland, 5 touchdowns, 6 picks, 440 yards across 3 games. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm doing this stream while March Madness is going on, and Siena has a 1-point lead over Duke with 5 minutes left. Oh yeah, did y'all see High Point beat Wisconsin? That was absolutely an incredible game. Also with TCU, Ohio State. Those were 2 incredible games. I guess we can talk about March Madness while this is going on. Here goes Justin Holland on the run. Here's an interception. Oh no! In the red zone. The pass is picked off by Hamilton. Rovell Hamilton, the 5th-year senior, makes the play. UCF sets up in the red zone. For UCF, Stephen Moffitt having himself a pretty good season. 46 of 96 for 726 yards. 7 touchdowns, 2 picks. He's doing himself wonders with a 3-0 start for the Knights. Here goes Haynes. He's taken down for a loss. Nice play defensively for Colorado State. The tackle was made, if I'm not mistaken, by Mashapalo. UCF's offense headed by Alex Haynes at running back, Tavares Capers at wideout. For Colorado State's defense, leader to D-line, Lavelle Mann, and Ben Stratton heading to secondary. 2nd and 11 for the 19. Fullback run, it's Curry to the 15-yard line. It will bring up 3rd down. UCF, Colorado State. UCF was champions of the MAC, the Mid-American Conference, beating Illinois in a shutout that time. And Colorado State, defending Mountain West champions. They actually finished the year ranked. Here's an option play on 3rd down. Moffitt is shut down. What a defensive stop for Colorado State. The tackle goes to Chuck Asiodu, the senior DN, making a big play. And UCF will have to kick a field goal to start the game off the turnover. Matt Prater is the kicker. Brian Miller to hold. To hold it. Cedric Gadney-Marcoux is the snapper. Here's the kick from 31 yards for Matt Prater. Went on to be one of the most reliable kickers in NFL history. As that kick goes through, that one was too easy. UCF leads 3-0. Nitro looked actually very intimidated back then. Now Nitro's got a face. I'm just kidding. I like Nitro. He's good. Isn't this timeout for Siena? Not too sure what's going on there. 1 point lead, 5:47 to go in the second half, and Siena's up 1. That's actually insane. Here's the kick. And taking it is Stratton to the left side. Watch out to the 26-yard line. Pretty good return there for... Or wait, is that the 21? That might have been the 21. So, miscalculation there. But, first down, Colorado State. As they try to answer out the turnover that they just threw. It's 5 touchdowns, 7 interceptions now for Holland. 1st and 10 now for Colorado State. Play action. Holland looking right side. Incomplete. Good deflection by Hamilton. Defending Gabe Bell, a true freshman who's 5'5". Don't want to throw a jump ball to him. Unless he could jump up and make an absolutely amazing catch. The Wheel of Heights gave him a 5'5" frame, if you're wondering. 2nd and 10 for Colorado State. Holland back to throw, looking left side. Overthrows his target. Overthrew Lionel Barrett that time. And now here comes 3rd down. Man, just Colorado State just does not look too great right now as far as throwing the football. See this update? Okay, good. Yeah, sorry, I'm looking at March Madness scores while I'm doing it because I'm doing it during the tournament. Holland looking, fires left side, caught. Barrett down the sideline. Can they catch him? No, they cannot. Touchdown, Colorado State. 79 yards. UCF defense broke down, and Lionel Barrett, a true freshman, catches this pass and takes it all the way to the end zone. And now back to kick the extra point. Out of the hold of Michael Brizziel. On the hold of Demetrius Reed, the snap of Brizziel. is Jeff Babcock. This kick is through. 7-3. Wow, we got ourselves a Ben Hoon kickoff game to kick this thing off. Already 3 minutes into the game, we got a turnover and 10 points. Oh, it's a tie game with 4:40 to go. And Duke's got the lead. I'm looking on Real, by the way, so I think it's a little early. So Duke's on an 11-3 run now. So here we go. Duke's on an 11-3 run now. Thankfully, yeah, spoiler alert, I don't have Duke in my Final Four. Ooh, my goodness, that kick by Babcock went out of bounds. I think he might have went out of bounds at the 1 yard line, so UCF will get the ball at the 35-yard line. No, seriously, why is it when I'm not coaching UCF? In the Legend Sibling, of course. Why is it when I'm not coaching UCF they play better? Are they just better off without me? Because that's a question that cannot be answered right now. Oh, option. And here goes Haynes on the outside. What a spin move. Master Powell with a nice takedown. Nice job staying centered and taking him down. Make sure he doesn't get a big gain. Does get 3 to 4 yards, though. Yeah, what you said, Benny Master Powell does a good job tracking down the running back Haynes and brings him down before he could get really a big game going. So 63-61, under 4 minutes to go for Duke over Siena. Throw by Moffitt is complete to Marshall. For a first down, it's in Rams territory. Brandon Marshall, 6'5", wideout. He actually turned into a very solid wideout in the NFL. Played for the Dolphins, the Broncos, the Bears, the Jets, the Giants. And some other team I might be missing. Or I don't know. First down for UCF. Oh, Moffitt's in trouble. He's going down. Big play for Colorado State's defense, as that was not a great job of a play call there by UCF. Walter Howe with the tackle. A true freshman gets it down for an 8-yard loss. Back in UCF territory. 44-yard line, 2nd and 18. And now going in motion is Peterson. Moffitt looking left side. One-on-one coverage as it completes. That went for Mike Sims-Walker. Well, in this game is Mike Walker, but I think everybody who knows about the NFL knew him about Mike Sims-Walker. So now 3rd and long for UCF. Vanderbilt and McNeese are in a tight game. 6-point lead only for Vandy. Is that pass in traffic and knocked away? That one intended for Marshall, not quite there, and UCF's going to have to punt. See, after that almost pick 6 by Justin Holland, Colorado State all of a sudden gotten some quick plays going, and now they're up by 4 with 2:40 to go, and they're forcing a forcing a punt on UCF. Here's the run back for Tristan Walker, and he'll take it to the 21. That's where Colorado State will start the next drive. Take it down by Marshall. Yeah, Arkansas, Hawaii, and Michigan State, North Dakota State got started just earlier. And Nebraska beat down Troy. USF tried to come back against Louisville, unable to do so. TCU hit a game-winning 2-pointer with 4 seconds left to beat Ohio State. High Points upsets Wisconsin. Here's Holland on the throw on first down. Oh, just overthrew Gabe Bell. Just remember, they don't have Bradley Van Pelt anymore. He was actually one of the best players in Colorado State's football history, I would say. So he's not there anymore. 2nd and 10 for Colorado State. It's a little option. Holland is going to lose the football, and it's picked up. Who picked it up? Was it Colorado State who got it? I couldn't tell. Colorado State got it back. 4-point lead for Duke. 65-61, 3:41 to go. Duke's got a comfortable lead now, or they're trying to control the game. Gabe Bell goes in motion on 3rd and 5 here. On to 25. Toss to Walker. That goes absolutely nowhere. Not sure what they were thinking, but that did not go to anything. Paul Carrington with a tackle for loss, and Colorado State's got to punt it back. Very unfortunate for Colorado State, unable to take advantage of forcing a 3-and-out on, or forcing a 4th down punt on UCF. But I'm not sure why you are tossing the ball on 3rd and 5. That was a mistake. Here goes Alex Haynes on the return. He's close to midfield. Maybe got to the 48. Looks like he's at the 47-yard line. UCF's got some decent field position. So they'll take over a couple yards from midfield. So here comes Stephen Moffitt for UCF, trying to lead his team down the field. Head off to the fullback, Curry. Oh, he's going to lose the football. And I think Colorado State picked it up. Fumble was forced on Andreon Curry, and Colorado State got the football back. 1:17 to go in UCF territory. The big hit. Jones with the big hit that forced the ball loose. And the recovery, that was by Landon Jones. So Courtney Jones forced the fumble. Landon Jones recovers. And Colorado State's back on offense. 2 turnovers already. Toss play again. Tristan Walker on the right side. He's going to get a few yards to the 46. Looks like he gained about 3. Big hit on the fullback, Andreal Curry, by Courtney Jones. Ended up being a recovery for the Rams, and now they're back on the offense. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter, 2nd and 8. Toss. Tristan Walker bounces outside, goes down for a loss, but they're flying down, and it's going to be holding against Colorado State. The call was on Adrian Samuels, a true freshman guard, and it brings up 2nd and 18 now for Colorado State. Just a back-breaking penalty for the Rams, and now it pushes it back. Holland on 2nd down. Looking left side underneath. Complete. Dreesen with the catch. Doesn't go much of anywhere. Gets a few yards, but it will be 3rd down. Able to find Joel Dreesen, the tight end, underneath, but now it's going to be 3rd down. It looks like 15 perhaps, maybe 14. 3rd and 15 from the 46-yard line. Might have been 3rd. I was going to say 3rd and 15 or 16. Holland on 3rd and long. Throws, completes it, but not enough. Lionel Barrett with the catch. But good play defensively for UCF to not allow a 1st down as we head to the end of the first quarter. Colorado State leads 7-3. The stop was actually by, if I can look, Travati Johnson, the dime back. And Colorado State forced the punt. Ben Brooks punting for the first time in this game. Or no, this is the second time he's punting in this first half. Ben Brooks punting it away. Alex Haynes about to return again. That's a really good punt. Almost too good as that goes to the back of the end zone. Touchback. UCF takes over at the 20. 2003, UCF went 3-9. But then the following season, unfortunately for UCF fans, UCF went 0-11. I'm not kidding. The UCF Golden Knights finished 0-11 in 2004 IRL. As Alex Haynes gets a toss, but not going anywhere. Master Paolo with a TFL. Or was that... Or was it Jamal Hall? Might have been Hall. He was the one that was celebrating. 0-11 in the MAC. Of course, UCF in this sim, they're doing the exact opposite. So 2nd and 15 off the toss. That failed. Trips on the right side. Here's an end around. This is Luther Huggins. He's going to get a nice gain of 11 yards, and it'll be 3rd down. Now, out of the Mountain West, Colorado State. Oh, boy. After a couple of solid seasons, they went 7-6 in 2003, 4-7 in 2004. Only 3 Mountain West games. 1. That was San Diego State, Wyoming, and UNLV. Here's a handoff to Haynes on 3rd down, and he's not going to get it. What a stop for Colorado State. That's Delroy Park, who prevented the 1st down. And it'll be 4th for UCF again. 3rd time punting, I believe, for UCF. Here's Tristan Walker past the 30, like the 31. Tried to spin, but gets taken down there. Now 1st down for Colorado State. I think that's at the 32, though. It is. 5:24 to go in the 2nd quarter. Colorado State up 7-3 still. Now has the football. 29.9 seconds. Duke's up 4 on Sienna. Here's the throw right side. Complete to Gabe Bell. I think that's his first completion to Bell in this game. I'll bring up 2nd down. Doty, you did an absolute amazing job, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough. 21 points just wasn't enough. Second and 6. For Colorado State. Holland. Left time. Fires. It's picked off. 2nd pick for Hamilton, and he'll... Big push, but will score! Ravel Hamilton with his 2nd interception and his 1st return for a touchdown. And UCF's back in the lead. UCF with an impressive pick 6 again on Holland. 2 interceptions thrown by Justin Holland, and that one was absolutely brutal. Those 2 turnovers have now resulted in 10 points for UCF as Prater knocks the extra point through. 4:46 left to go in the 1st half, and UCF's up 10-7. How about that UCF defense? 2 interceptions by Ravel Hamilton, a 5th-year senior. And he gives UCF a 3-point lead again. Kickoff goes to Ben Stratton this time around, and he'll be just short of the 20 to the 18 on the return. 69-65, nice for Duke, but not so nice knowing that they absolutely got a run for their money by Siena. A good effort by the Saints of Siena, or the Siena Saints, however you want to call them. First to 10. First to 10 of the 18 for Colorado State off the pick 6. Jimmy Green in motion, is the fullback. Holland on his back foot. What a diving grab. It's Lionel Barrett. Third catch of the game. He got 100 yards. Picks up a Colorado State first down. Lionel Barrett with a great catch. And it moves the chains for the Colorado State Rams. 6 foot, 178-pound true freshman. Here's first to 10 now for Colorado State off the nice pass. Back throw again. Holland looking over the middle. It's complete. Just short of the first down. That one goes to the little fella. Goes to the little man. Gabe Bell. I think it's a yard short of the first down, but a pretty good catch as well. Second catch of the game for Gabe Bell. It'll be 2nd and 1 for Colorado State. Or 2nd and 2. That looks more like 2nd and 1. So I guess 2nd and 1.5 for Colorado State. Head off. It's Tristan Walker, and he is short. Short of the first down. Tackle made. That time, looks like Goodson Ohagbulum. That's the third string middle linebacker. Marlon Hardy's in left outside linebacker. That's why he's out there. 3rd out and 1 for Colorado State. And they pick this first down up. They'll throw. Holland fires. Knocked down and completes. No, not down by Huggins. And Colorado State's got to punt the ball. That pass intended for Gary Bennett. 4th down incoming. Yep, looks like Duke's going to win, and they did. 71-65. Vandy's up 5 on McNeese with 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Believe it or not, the Duke-Siena game was the first game I got right, but it was not without an adventure. As that punt went to Alex Haynes, he gets brought down at the 25-yard line. No forced fumble here this time. Now UCF will take over. We'll see. That was very close for Siena, almost beating Duke. They finally pulled it together. The Blue Devils did, and they got the win. But they got to be careful. Moffitt looking, intercepted. Picked off Walter Howe. The true freshman makes the play, and Colorado State gives UCF a taste of their own medicine with a big interception. Able to jump the route of Huggins was Walter Howe, and it's a first down, Colorado State. What a play. 36-yard line with 3 minutes to go in the first half. I do apologize that I'm bringing this to you during March Madness. I do apologize for that. Going deep. Oh, my goodness. Can you let me finish, please? Lionel Barrett. What a catch in his first and goal, Colorado State. What I was going to say is I do apologize that I'm bringing this to you during March Madness. But, yeah, I kind of made the schedule a couple days ago, and I was not thinking about that. So, first and goal for Colorado State. 2.5 minutes to go. And the first half. Walker rumbles in, just short. Down at the 1. But a solid run for number 38. Yep, solid run for the redshirt sophomore. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1. I mean, You can watch this stream and also check out the scores of the March Madness of what's going on right now. Nothing too concerning with Michigan State and Arkansas. They're playing Hawaii and North Dakota State. Second and goal. Hand out to the fullback, Jimmy Green. Touchdown, Rams. And they take the lead back. Nice play to hand it off to the big fullback. Big fella, 6'4", 237-pound junior fullback rumbles in the end zone, and Colorado State looking like they're going to take a 14-10 lead. Two minutes to go in the first half, and it's 14-10 Colorado State here in Fort Collins. They're playing intentional again for Colorado State. And they did it again. 2:03 to play. Here's the kickoff now by Babcock, deep in the end zone, and Capers will nail the ball down in the back of the end zone, and UCF takes over at the 20-yard line off the touchback. So from what I'm seeing right now, Vanderbilt's up 5 on McNeese with 4:21 left. 44-34. Oh wait, I forgot. I could use CBS Sports. That's a lot better. 65-60, 37-22 Michigan State, 44-34 Arkansas. First and 10. And for UCF. Moffitt looking left side, completes it to Capers off the slant. First down, Knights. First time we've seen Tavares Capers make a play. There's the chains again for UCF. First time moving the chains in this one. It's Tavares Capers. Now, empty formation for UCF. Moffitt with a 4-man rush. Looking, fires. Intercepted! Landon Jones! Second interception thrown by Moffitt in this game. Colorado State takes over. It looks like at the 21-yard line. 1:40 to go, 14-10 lead for the Rams. Verse to 10 for Colorado State. The good news is that I did not pick Wisconsin to make it to the Sweet 16. Holland looking over the middle. Oh, not down. It was in traffic. Went for Barrett. There goes the complete. Just to keep you in mind, Barrett's 85, Bennett is 82. Just so we don't get confused, because I think last week I got confused between Barrett and Bennett. So there you go. Second and 10 for Colorado State of the incompletion. 1:35 to go in the half. Holland. 5-man rush. Byers left side. Incomplete, but a flag down. But it will be against the Rams. Samuels again, the second time he's gotten a holding penalty in this football game. And coach is giving the referee an earful. Yeah, tell him, coach. So now second and 20 at the 11 off the penalty. 30.5 to go in the first half. Clock still stopped. Toss to Walker, and he is shut down behind the line. 7-yard loss. And guess who? It was Ravel Hamilton who got the TFL, who's already got 2 interceptions and a pick 6 already in the game. Makes it 3rd and 27. Timeout was called by UCF. That's at the 4-yard line. You just got to get out of the end zone if you're Colorado State. They're going to throw out of it. It's going to fire. It is complete. It is short. 15 yards gain. UCF calls their second timeout. It was David Anderson, his first catch of the game. And Colorado State will have to punt this away. Brooks punted, I believe, for a third time in this game. Let me just take a look at that real quick. Let me fact check that. Yep. Or no, this is his fourth punt. He's already punted 3 times. This will be the 4th of the half for Colorado State. And that's a beauty. Got some room for Alex Haynes, and he'll take this up the middle. Break it, tackles left side. Bell tries to bring it down. Can't get him. Take it down to the 46-yard line. A little adventure on that punt return. But take it down close to midfield. UCF with some pretty solid field position now. UCF with 1:10 to go in the first half, trying to take the lead back after forcing a beautiful 3-and-out on Colorado State with the holding penalty. Moffitt on a 4-man rush. Fires underneath. Darcy Johnson with the catch. Goes to midfield. UCF has 1 timeout, and they're in no rush. Not sure why they're not in any rush to get to the line, but there you go. 2nd and 7. Less than a minute to go. They're going to have to be urgent about this because they're at midfield. They got a shot at taking the lead, but they got to hurry up. They already wasted a long time. Moffitt lofting, and it's almost caught by Marshall, but knocked away. That ball corrals through almost every Golden Knight on the field, and it bounced off of Marshall's hands off a hit. And it'll be 3rd and 7 now. 3rd and 7 for UCF. Moffitt in trouble. Looking, fires. Caught! Capers! First down, UCF. At the 17-yard line, first down. 31 seconds remain. Now they're getting back to the line. Moffitt on first down. Fires. Touchdown. Knights. Brandon Marshall. With 23 seconds to go in the first half. And UCF's back in front. What a find by the redshirt freshman. Now the kick for Prater to make it a 17-14 game. And it's pure. 17-14, UCF takes the lead with less than 30 seconds to go in the half. What a ball game we got to kick off week 5, ladies and gentlemen. Bunch of turnovers, bunch of scores. It's what you want. You want a gauntlet between group of 5 teams like this. To see who's the best of the best of them. Now UCF has a 17-14 lead, potentially headed into the half. Remember, Colorado State received to start the first half, so UCF will get the ball to start the second as Ben Stratton takes this kickoff to the 22-yard line. 20 seconds left to go. Don't think they will have any sort of desire to get points. They're just going to run the rest of this clock out and head to the half. Holland. Oh, in trouble. He gets hit from behind. He was actually trying to throw that. Tried to get it to Bell, but the pressure from the backside Forced that throw to be way short. I'll be incomplete. Second down coming up for Colorado State. 8 of 16 for 161, a touchdown and 2 picks in this game. Definitely didn't hold back in the interceptions. Jimmy Green on the handoff, gets a nice run. Watch out, broken tackle, first down for Colorado State. Timeout call by the Rams, 12 seconds to go. First to 10 after a nice little run for Jimmy Green at 34. The throw. Holland. Blitz picked up well. Throw into the run. Caught! It's Gary Bennett. Or no, it's Tristan Walker. 5 seconds to go. And they're going to be out there. Looks like this is going to be a Hail Mary. Tristan Walker with the reception. 27 yards. And now, Hail Mary attempt for Colorado State. This is to take the lead to go to the half. Holland. In trouble, ball comes out. And Hall picks it up and he'll take it for a 5-yard loss. That'll take us to half. UCF leads 17-14. What a wild first half. I think the play-by-play thing is not working out. Anyway, Colorado State leads in yards and first downs, but the turnover game is in favor. Oh no, the turnover favor is in favor of Colorado State. They're dominating every important aspect of the game, but it's just that UCF had a pick 6. That's why they're up 17-14 right now. The only thing I can think of that Colorado State is losing this game is because UCF's making bigger plays on both sides of the ball. So here we go. Let's start the second half. Jeff Babcock to kick this off to UCF, and this. I hate it when this happens, man. A delay of game on the kickoff. How does that even happen? I swear this happens almost every time I play this game. I don't know why. So now it's from the 30-yard line. Babcock slowly but surely. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me he's going to get another delay of game. He was slowly trotting on the field. I don't think they are. They will not. So here we go. Second half underway. Good kick from Babcock, and it'll be taken out of the end zone by Alex Haynes. He'll be taken down the 15-yard line. UCF takes over for that first drive of the second half. Very nice job by UCF in that first half, especially getting themselves in the game early. And those turnovers turning into points really helped them out. Buffett looking left side. Oh, it's complete. Huggins down the sideline to the 30-yard line. First down, UCF. Vanderbilt's got an 11-point lead with less than a minute to go, so they're going to beat McNeese. Halftime scores, Arkansas leads Hawaii 54-36, and as Alex Haynes gets a couple yards on the first down run. And Michigan State leads North Dakota State 45-25. Vanderbilt 12.5-point favorites, Michigan State 16.5-point favorites, and Arkansas 14.5-point favorites. As far as this game, Colorado State is favored by 3.5 points, and they're down 3. Second and 7 for UCF. Oh, look at this scramble little drill for Moffitt. He's going to get away, but he will not get any yards. Good play defensively for Colorado State. That might be a third down, as that was Courtney Jones with the tackle. It was a 2-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 8 for UCF. Big snap. Ball fit. Looks right side. Incomplete. What a deflection by Colorado State's defense. That one intended for Marshall, but nice deflection for Chris Smith. And this will be a 4th down for UCF, a 3 and out. And now Tristan Walker will receive another punt from Chris Kessler. Here we go. That's a good punt. Lots of room. Muffed it. But picked up by Walker, and he'll take it to the 24. He got close to the 25 before being taken down by Ravel Hamilton. Now here's Colorado State's first drive of the second half. What am I doing this on? All-American 7-minute quarters. That's the way to go if you're trying to look for not too long but also not too quick games. Chippy Green gets the handoff on the fullback run. He's going to get just a few yards on this play. That's Stanford Rule with the takedown. Second at 7 for Colorado State. I'd love to see it too get beat by 15 this year. Tristan Walker gets a handoff. Not going to get too much on that play. And this brings up 3rd down. That time it was Peter Sands with the takedown. 6'2", 216 pounds as a safety. 3rd downs, oh my goodness gracious, that is bad. 1 of 5 and 1 of 6, yet 17-14. 3rd and 6 for Colorado State. Trying to move the ball and take the lead. Man in motion, it looks like it's Bennett. Holland, looking, caught! It's Gabe Bell, 1st down Rams. Justin Holland able to find the little fella and get him for a nice game. 1st down, Colorado State. His 10th catch in 4 games. Good stuff coming in with the true freshman. Holland on 1st down. Looks left side. That one's knocked away. That was intended for Barrett, who's been a very nice weapon in the first half, but that one broken up. So 2nd and 10 for Colorado State. Holland looking complete. Gary Bennett makes the catch, and he's just short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and a big 1. Good throw on the run by Justin Holland. I would love it if he doesn't, throw those in the run too much. And now it is 3rd and 1 for Justin Holland and Colorado State. Tight motion here for the Rams. Walker on the handoff. He'll be short. Takedown made by the 2nd string D tackle. That's Michael Hull, the true freshman. And Colorado State is going to have to punt. And Ben Brooks will have to punt it away again. Very unfortunate for Colorado State. That's a great punt. That will go to the end zone, and UCF takes over at the 20-yard line. Justin Holland in 2004. Oh, jeez. Threw 6 touchdowns to 10 picks. Yikes. So first down for UCF now. Here's Haynes on the run. Gets 4 yards. Oh, and the center's hurt. For UCF, that's center Gandhi Marcoux, who got injured. So Adam Butcher will have to take over. Oh, no, sorry. Adam Butcher starting at right tackle. So in the game... $67. I do not have him on my depth chart. Handoff goes to Curry. He's going to get hit, but he does hold on to the football. And it will be 3rd down and 3 from the 27. Starting center got injured. Hopefully 67 will be able to get this thing done. 3rd and 3 now with 2.5 minutes to go. I'm just curious on seeing who this is. Oh, it's Holiday. Okay. Holiday is now the center. Oh, never mind. He's back out there. Gandhi Marcoux is out there. 3rd down and 3 for UCF. They'll throw out of it. Moffitt on the run. In trouble. Incomplete. Went for Darcy Johnson. But the pressure was too much for Moffitt to make a clean throw. And UCF has to punt again. Chris Kessler will have to punt once more to Tristan Walker. This will be the... Let me see. They didn't tell us how many punts this was. This will be the 4th punt of the game for Chris Kessler. .2:10 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Deep punt, a really good one. Having room as Walker. Down the right sideline. Spin move. And it's going to be at the 39, maybe the 40-yard line. That's where Colorado State will start their next drive. Pretty even first half right now. Lots of scoring in the first half. And now some good defense in the second half. A really good balance between the two. So now 1st and 10 for Colorado State. Handoff. Walker. Shut down by UCF. Good play defensively for Howard Farmer. The true freshman. Stepping up when UCF needed him. 6'5", 251. At middle linebacker, it'll be 2nd and 9. Off a 1-yard run. So now 2nd and 9. Holland looking. In trouble and sacked. First sack of the ball game for Paul Carrington. Carrington with the sack, and it brings up 3rd and long from the 35-yard line. Big conversion coming up. Bell in motion. 3rd and long for Colorado State. Holland looking left side underneath. Complete to Treason, but he's not even close. It's a good completion, but it doesn't get the first down. Amar Lawrence with the tackle, and it forces 4th down. And yep, Vanderbilt won 78-68 over McNeese. That's a great punt for Brooks. That'll be taken inside the 10. Uh-oh. Here goes Alex Haynes to the 24-yard line. That was pretty close to turning into a very ugly situation for UCF, but Haynes able to get away from the closest defender and get a pretty solid return. First and 10 for UCF. 23 seconds in the third. Moffitt looking over the middle. It's dropped. Dropped by Marshall. That's something you don't see every day. Brandon Marshall dropping this football. And it falls incomplete. Very fortunate circumstance for UCF. Like, gotta catch that one if you're Brandon Marshall. Second down and 10 for UCF. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Head off. Haynes up the middle. He'll take it to the 28-yard line. It will be third down. 7 carries for 9 yards for Haynes. Not a great game from him so far. I think this Jimmy Green had a rushing touchdown, 3 carries for 16 yards, and that will take us to the end of the third quarter. UCF leads Colorado State 17-14. Check us out and tell everybody, put your fours up, because it's time for the fourth quarter when we return. We'll go back to Fort Collins here as we get set for a UCF third down conversion. Start of the fourth quarter. And since big third down. Ball fake. Looking left side. Completes it to Haynes and he just gets the first down. Just barely. He was like about a yard past the marker. And he was brought down, and it's a first down for UCF at the 35. Now first down for UCF. Trying to run this clock down to not give Colorado State enough time. Here's Haynes out the middle. He's going to get another nice gain. Looks like he got 9 yards on that carry. He will take that to the 44-yard line. I'll bring up second down and 1. We're second and 2 off an 8-yard run. 8 carries for 17 yards for Alex Haynes. Now second down for UCF. Handoff. Haynes struggling through the blocks, and he will pick up the first down. Looks like at the 46. First down run again for Alex Haynes, and it moves the chains again. Looks like at the 46-yard line is where... 47-yard line is where he was stopped. First down, UCF. Good job moving the football by UCF. Colorado State has just been unable to stop it. Moffitt on first down, looking over the middle. It's incomplete. Went for Johnson that time. Couldn't quite connect. Both quarterbacks with 2 interceptions in this football game. And Colorado State has the turnover battle in their court. Unfortunately, they're still down 3. And now here comes Keith Williams out there at the backfield. He gets the carry up the middle. He's going to get into Colorado State territory at the 49. It will be third down. Taken down by Hunter. Taken down by time by Lyle Hunter, a true freshman. It's a big third down here. Colorado State needs to stop, and UCF needs this first down to keep running this clock. Williams in the backfield. Here we're on 3rd and 5. Trips, I believe, on the bottom right of the screen. Moffitt looking outside. Completes it. Oh, I think Peterson may have gotten it. That's going to be close. Al Peterson with the catch. Does he get the first down here? They're going to say no. They're saying no. He did not get the first down. That's interesting. Now 4th and inches. From the 43-yard line, they're going to punt. Tough spot to call it. And they'll punt this away. And nice punt for Chris Kessler, but it will go too far into the end zone. 4:45 left in the game. Colorado State down by 3. Takes over at the 20. I think we've gotten out of the half on both of those games, huh? Michigan State has. I'm not sure. I don't think Arkansas has yet. First down, Holland looking left side. Oh, he's going to launch it up. Oh! Gary Bennett makes a tremendous catch in traffic. First down, Colorado State. What a catch. Unbelievable throw and catch. Colorado State's at the 40-yard line. How about, let's take a look at that catch again. They're not going to show a replay. He launched it up. 3 defenders out there, and he still made the grab. What a throw and catch. Perfect time. This was the right time to get that huge play. Holland on first down. Little blitz. Completes it. Walker. He's going to get a nice gain to the 31. Maybe the 30. The momentum now on the Rams' side. Now second down. It looks like second and short. Yes. Momentum of this game has completely shifted in the Rams' favor. 31-yard line. Second and 1. They'll throw again. Holland looking right side. Complete. Tracing down the sideline. Touchdown. Colorado State. And they got the lead. Joe Dreesen, the senior tight end, able to catch this one and take it all the way. UCF could not stop him. Joe Dreesen. Couldn't be taken down. Makes you feel like he was greasing. Oh, goodness. Babcock to kick it. Extra point will go through. 21-17, Colorado State, first score of the second half. My goodness, what a ball game we got. 3:49 to go. Colorado State up 21-17 on UCF. Colorado State takes the lead at UCF deep in the end zone. Capers will kneel it down. 20-yard line. UCF will take over. Now they're behind in this game. A touchdown is mandatory. A field goal does them no good. Field goal does them no good. And just a very unfortunate situation for UCF. They're now behind in this one. Hadn't been there all second half. First at 10 of the 20-yard line for the Knights. Head off. Haynes not sure why they're running, but he gets no gain on the play. Good takedown for Colorado State for no gain. Tackle goes to Walter Howe, and it's second down. Just good play, recognizing the run by the true freshman, able to take him down for just minimal gain. And down second and 9. Not sure why the run of the ball though. Yeah, second down and 9. Draw play. Why are you running the ball again outside for Haynes? Ooh, he's going to get just a few yards, but not quite enough to be in a good situation right now. And now third down. It looks like maybe third and 6. Tackle goes to Lavelle Mann, the senior D tackle. Yeah, I'm questioning what UCF is doing right now. They're chewing the clock, but they're not getting the first down, which is very interesting here. Ball fed off his back foot. Almost intercepted. Almost picked off. Let's take a look at this again. It was tipped up by Howe, almost intercepted by Chris Smith at UCF. It's going to punt it away. Chris Kessler will punt for the 6th time in this game, and Colorado State is going to take over. Tristan Walker about to return again. Under 3 minutes to go. Here's Tristan Walker on the sideline. He will take it to the 46-yard line. The takedown, or the one who shoved him out of bounds, was Terrence Broussard, the backup tight end, the true freshman, rather. First down, Colorado State with a 4-point lead. 2:48 to go in the game. Just a very bad clock management there for UCF. They wasted a minute, I believe, of that game trying to run the ball. Here is Jimmy Green to the 45-yard line. He moves it very well, as quite a lot of fullbacks do in this sim. Yeah, we've seen a lot of fullbacks take over games, and that's a good example of him trying to take over the game here as a big fella running the football. Goes as a 4-yard run, 2nd and 6 for the 45. Colorado State trying to chew the clock now, playing UCF's game throughout much of the fourth quarter. And off again goes to Green. He's going to pick up a first down. The big fella gets a first down. 6'4", 237. The redshirt junior fullback gets it done on their first down of the drive. What a run, though, for Jimmy Green. Big old Jimmy G. Jimmy G before Jimmy G. This is the real Jimmy G right here. Jimmy Green. Now 2 minutes to go in the ball game. 4-point lead, first down, Colorado State at the 46-yard line. Third straight time giving it to Green, and he is brought down. Timeout call by UCF. Howard Farmer takes him down for a loss. This time they get to him. He's already got a touchdown in this game. Jimmy Green does, and now 2nd and 12 after the loss. UCF calls their first time out of the game. Or first time out of the second half. 1:48 remains in the game, 2nd and 12. Handoff. Walker outside. Knocked down. UCF calls another timeout. Atari Thigby gets the running back down. It's 3rd and 12. $1:44 remains on the clock. It's 3rd down for the Rams. This is a big 3rd down for both teams. Big 3rd down here. UCF's got to find it in them to be able to stop these guys from getting the first down and icing this thing. Colorado State trying to get a first down here. Holland, look at the right side. Intercepted. Was that a one-handed catch by Bigby? To the 47-yard line. The 3rd interception thrown by Holland today. Oh my goodness. Was that a one-handed interception? I gotta see this. He threw it up. Oh my goodness. That is the interception of the season. That might be the interception of the decade. Under 2 minutes in the fourth quarter, you go with a one-handed interception. That is insane. That was a one-hander. What a catch. What an interception. Give me that, Odell. 1:37 to go. UCF set up at midfield. That's a really good spot to be in if you're a UCF fan. Moffitt, left side. Oh, he threw it right to him. Picked off and taking it all the way is Ben Stratton. Touchdown. Colorado State. Moffitt threw it right to him. It went for Peterson. Went it straight to Stratton. And Stratton with a straight pass to the end zone. And it's a touchdown for the Rams. And that could be the icing of the cake. UCF a minute and a half from being unbeaten no more. As they now set up for an extra point, courtesy of Jeff Babcock, and he will put it through. Colorado State with a 28-17 lead with a minute and a half to go. Jeff Babcock to kick it off. Colorado State is a minute and a half from securing the win and going to 3-1 and ending UCF's unbeaten season. And here's the kickoff here. Nailed it down the end zone as Haynes. Minute 29 remains in the game. Need a quick touchdown and also an onside kick recovery to get yourselves a chance to come back in this one. It's doable, but you got to get a touchdown here. Yep, touchdown or bust on this drive. Moffitt looking, fires, intercepting Chris Smith. Bogey! Touchdown, Colorado State. Second return for a touchdown on an interception in this one. The first for Colorado State. Actually, no, the second for Colorado State in this one. This time it's Chris Smith. And that one should wrap it up. I might have to sub him out just for now. Extra point goes through for Colorado State. Let me sub him out for the backup here, just so it doesn't get too out of hand. See what he can do. Since this game's already over now, Brian Miller, the backup, 6'4", 217 pounds, will take over now. DeMoffitt threw, what was that, his fifth interception? Or no, his, actually, yeah. No, his fourth interception, that's right. So that's in scores. He threw 4 interceptions. Gotcha. Touchback for UCF. Now it's pretty much catch-up time for the Knights, even though it might be too little too late. There we go. First down now for UCF. Brian Miller in the game at quarterback. UCF subbing out Stephen Moffitt. Miller looking right side. Short pass, and Al Peterson cannot hang on to it. Not sure what that was about, but incomplete pass. It'll be second down. That is a very interesting development there. And it's looking like North Dakota State and Hawaii will lose these 2 games. Second and 10 for UCF. Miller looking left side, intercepted again. It's Ben Stratton, and that will do it. 6th turnover of the game for UCF. 5th interception thrown by the Knights, and Colorado State will go to 1-1 at mid-noon kickoff games. Colorado State will cover. Will outright cover, rather, as Tristan Walker will get a carry for 3 yards, as now they're just trying to run the rest of this game out. Two interceptions for Ben Stratton, one of which returned for a touchdown. Same thing with Ravel Hamilton. Second and 7. Handoff goes to Walker again. Snuffed out, but it did get a yard. That's our big man with the tackle. It'll be 3rd down and 6. (61-35) Michigan State. 64-47 Arkansas. Speaking of Michigan State, we get to see them tonight play Notre Dame in a little rivalry game. That should be fun to watch. 3rd down and 6. And goes to Jimmy G. Jimmy Green pushing the pile, and he won't get the 1st down, but that will do it. UCF not going to call timeout, and that will do it. Colorado State, big win today, 35-17 over UCF. Congratulations to the Rams on a huge victory here today. Player of the game, of course, Ben Stratton with 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. As we take a look at the defensive stats of the game, defense as a whole had 5 interceptions, 2 returned for touchdowns. I'll say 5 interceptions, 2 defensive touchdowns, 6 turnovers forced. Let me just see. Yes. 6 turnovers forced, 5 interceptions, 2 defensive touchdowns. Yep, that'll be the player of the game there. So that will do it for this game between UCF and Colorado State. As always, I'm Coach Devin Price. We'll see you later tonight for Notre Dame taking on Michigan State. Until then,